right, what up, Capstone fam? This is your colleague over at Evans, Andrew Pepler. I am just going to do a quick video here to give everybody kind of a tip or trick that I've learned about Google Scholar, which for those of you guys that are deep into your lit review, may actually kind of increase the relevancy and efficiency of your search to finding great articles at the UW library. And so for those of you guys that are not familiar with Google Scholar, the really basic way to get there to the site is to type in Google Scholar into Google, and then click here. Although if you want to shortcut that, there's actually a Chrome extension that you can then you can see it up here in the top right hand corner of my screen. There's a Chrome extension that you can install and then get a shortcut to go there. So Google Scholar is a fantastic resource for those that are not familiar. A lot of academics are able to post and license their material through the Scholar search software, and then the biggest resource that you guys will be able to leverage is that libraries, digital libraries at universities will then link to Google Scholar results as well. So the way that you're able to do that and, like I said, increase the efficiency of your search process is you go over here to these bars, okay, on Google Scholar, and then go down to settings. So I've already set this up, so mine's going to look a little bit differently, but over here on the left-hand side, you've got library links, and you can see I've already got some selected. So what I would encourage you to do is go into the search bar on your screen, type in University of Washington, hit enter, and it's going to come up with a bunch of results. Yours will not be here. Yours will be on the very last little search screen, so you're going to have to click this right arrow all the way over to the last page, and University of Washington should be either on this little mini screen or on the other one. So click on Open WorldCat Library Search, and you'll get access to whatever Open WorldCat has to offer, and like I said, it's open. And then click on University of Washington Full Text at UW, and come over here and save your settings. Now, after you've done that, what's cool with Scholar, what'll end up happening is, say what I wanted to search recently was assessing. Yeah, it's already in my search results. So what I searched recently and found some great resources under for my capstone for the Gates Foundation is assessing innovation partnerships. So I put in that keyword search term, and the first thing that pops up here it's like Open Innovation Maturity Framework, and a few other things. Now, if you hadn't identified UW as one of your libraries, you would end up running into an issue with Google Scholar where you would say click on links here where you actually don't have full access to this link. Well, this happens to be an open source one, so that's a bad example. So let me back up here for a second. But some of these, what you'll end up running into is you'll end up running into a paywall or something along those lines where you don't have access to a result that Scholar gives you. And that could be super frustrating with your search, especially if you see a result that would be super relevant for your project. When you identify UW as one of your libraries, over here on the right-hand side, it'll say full text at UW. And so if you see a particularly relevant search result come back, like I think the one that I ended up finding was on the second page over here. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's say this was really relevant to my project. Okay, full text at UW. Click on that. And then it brings me to the UW Library Search Database. Now, okay, so Chrome is giving me this, you'll see this sort of reminder up here on the top, okay, and it'll refresh, for me anyway. Let's see what it does. Yep, and I'm logged in. So you'll have to make sure that up here at the top of the screen, you're actually logged in with your UW Net ID, okay? And if you're logged in, under View It on the search result, if you click here on, sometimes there's multiple links here. If you click here under View It, it'll take you to a separate window. And because, UW Libraries has a paid subscription to, Journal of Food Science, or it's probably Wiley Online Library, they get free access for you as a student to all of the resources that are in there. And then you can just go ahead and download, the full PDF for free from this article. And you'll have full access to it, and you can reference it later or whatever you want to do. So I've clicked on that, and then I think this should take me to the full PDF of this result. Oh, well, no, maybe not. Read the full text. Anyway, all of these databases are organized a little bit differently, and that makes locating some of let's go PDF. Let's click on that. Ah, well, it's not really cooperating on this one, but that's fine. Let's do another example. So I go back here to my Scholar results. I think this was one that I ended up downloading previously. Let's go full text at UW. Again, I'm logged in here. Everything is super slow because I'm recording at the same time. Oh yeah, this particular database is a great one because I don't know what it is, but they're very comprehensive, and yeah, it's Science Direct, Elsevier, I believe. It's French. Is a huge database that has a lot of relevant journals and books that are associated with it. So without without the UW full text at UW and your login information, this would be something. This would say something here like get access as opposed to download PDF. But because you are a UW student and you've signed in through Google Scholar and through your UW NetID, you can then just download this PDF. And it's super quick and easy. And I say that relative to, hey, I'm going to go on the UW Zone library search website, and I'm going to put in some results and try to get, my query back. And then you're like paging through individual databases and whatnot. Google Scholar aggregates all of that information for you in a single interface, and then allows you to find the most relevant results. So just wanted to offer that to all you guys as a little tip for lit review and for searching, and wish everybody all the best in their capstone efforts. Hit me up sometime if you ever have any questions on this, or I'd be interested in your feedback if it wasn't as easy for you or what have you. So good luck, everybody. Talk to you later.